Hello, students, and welcome to Block Day. I'm just here with my cute little kitty Val to go over our plan for today, just so you can make sure that you know exactly what's expected of you on this Block Day. So it's going to be all about mitosis and how this process works, how cells are able to make more. There's sort of 3 steps you're going to go through. First, you're going to take some notes on mitosis from the book. Then you're going to do an online simulation, and you're going to end by looking at some real slides. So here's the first part. You're going to take some notes from the book. Section 10.2 starts on page 279. Every single person needs a book. And in that book, you're going to read a little bit about the different phases of the cell cycle. You'll fill in what happens during the phase and also draw a picture of the phase. Once you've completed that part, then you're going to need your Chromebook. If you don't have a Chromebook, then you'll want to work with someone near you. This is going to be a simulation where you're going to be looking at a bunch of different cells, figuring out which phase they are in, figuring out the percent of cells that are in each phase, and using that just to figure out what cells might look like in the different parts of mitosis. Let me just show you what that will be like. Once you get there, there's going to be some background information. Read that, click next. Read the next set of background information, click next again. Then it's going to show you a little tiny picture of a cell right here. And your task is going to be to figure out, okay, which phase is that in? Once you decide, you're going to click on that. If you're right, it'll categorize it. If you're wrong, it'll tell you you're wrong and give you some hints so that you can find out. You're going to keep categorizing all of these cells until all the cells are in this space. It's going to be 36 cells total. Once you've done that, you're going to count up the total number in each phase, and you're going to write down that information on your paper. To find the percentage of the cells, because there's 36 total, you just take the total number that's here, divide by 36, and then you multiply by 100%. The way that you'll get to this, it's linked in the slides, or you can also just type in online onion root tips, and it should come up for you. Once you finish that, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it with real cells. You're going to go and grab a microscope from the back of the room. Remember, you'll have to put it back with the same care that you got it. You're also going to grab a slide from the front of the room on the brown cart. That slide is going to be an onion root tip. You're going to focus that slide under high power, and you're going to record the same data as what you did online. You're going to count the number in interphase, number in prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase, and find the percentage in each one of those phases. Then you're going to come to a conclusion about which phase cells spend the majority of their time in. Here's what that might look like. Let's say you look through, you're under high power, and you focus. Might look a little something like this. Most of the cells you see are going to be in interphase. So you don't want to go through and count every single one in interphase. That'll take too long. Instead, count the ones that are in different phases of mitosis and then estimate the rest. For example, when I'm looking at this, I notice that there's a couple cells in anaphase. There's one here in anaphase, one here in anaphase. I also notice there's some in metaphase where they're all in the middle. I notice there's some in prophase. I even see a couple where telophase is happening, maybe something like right here. So what I might do is start by counting the ones I know. Like I'll start with anaphase. And maybe I notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cells in anaphase. I would write that one down. Once I have all the ones that I know, then I might use a little bit of estimation to find how many are in interphase. Instead of counting each and every cell that's in interphase, I might just count the total number of cells that are there using a little bit of math and then estimate the rest. Your task is going to be do that as well. Don't look everywhere on the slide. Instead, just find one place, focus, and go through that part. Please make sure you put away the slides. Please make sure you put away the microscopes when you're done. Done or not on block day, you're going to turn this paper in. So please make sure you use your time really, really well. See you on Friday, students.